Hi, Brandee.
Hi, Maya. Welcome to Brandee's Bookendings.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, no problem.
Luckily for me, I was able to meet you at the RT convention in May, so I'm really excited for this opportunity for you to come and chat with us today and to answer some of our questions.
Oh, awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, great. First off, we want to congratulate you on your most recent release for Burn, which was the much-anticipated final book in the Breathless Trilogy that my followers were dying to listen to read. So in the meantime, I gave them the opportunity to provide me with some questions for you to answer today.
Okay.
So I guess we'll start off with talking about the Breathless Trilogy.
Okay.
This is a three-part question. Too many of us to name wanted to know where you came up with the storylines and the characters for Gabe, Jace, and Ash, and what your inspiration was and what your favorite things about these men were.
Well, I basically took my favorite parts of my Sweet series, which was, a highly eroticized, contemporary erotic romance series, and my Harlequin Desires, which are much shorter, not so highly eroticized stories, but, they focus on very alpha, wealthy, dominant, possessive, males. And so, and I love both types of those books. So I basically took the things I loved most about both types of those books that I wrote, and I blended them to form the Breathless Trilogy. So it was a lot of fun for me because it was like getting to write a longer, more eroticized version of a Harlequin Desire with throwing some of the flavor of the Sweet series in, as well, like, the Girls' Nights Out. That was a, signature part of my Sweet series that readers enjoyed a lot and that I enjoyed writing. So, I chose to incorporate, that part of the Sweet series, if you will, into the Breathless Trilogy, while I took, other traits from the Harlequin Desires and, kind of mixed them all up together, and the result was the Breathless Trilogy. And as far, as my favorite aspects, of the heroes, I just love a hero that when he meets the heroine, whether he realizes it at the time or not, she is it, for him. And he will do anything it takes, to get her, to protect her, take care of her, whatever he has to do, he's going to do. And I love, that in a hero.
Absolutely. Okay. And before I'm thinking that the big burning question of some of my followers had given to me is they want to know, speaking of the Sweet series, are you planning on writing more for that series?
Well, I have a spin-off series contracted with the same publisher who published the Sweet series, and I haven't received an exact release date from them yet, so I can't really commit to saying when. I've been told possibly fall of 2014, but I'm not 100% sure. But there is definitely a spin-off series planned around Kane Murphy, who you met in Sweet Possession, kind of focused around him and his crew. And, of course, you'll get glimpses of the characters from the Sweet series, but it's not going to be a true, addition to the Sweet series. You're not going to see, those same characters in every single book.
Right. Okay. What else should we be keeping our eyes open for to come next from you?
Speaking of the Sweet series, I have a new trilogy that's going to be releasing in 2014. The first book will be out in February. The second one will release in May, and the third in August. And it's going to be set in the same world as the Sweet series. Now, it is not a sequel, nor is it a part of the Sweet series, but it will be set in the same world. It will be set in Houston, and you will see, glimpses a few times, in those books of things that you saw, in the Sweet House, in the Sweet series, mainly, the house and possibly, a cameo appearance by Damon. But it's, I don't want readers to be confused. It is not, a Sweet Series spinoff. It's not a sequel. It's a completely different trilogy. It's called the Surrender Trilogy, but it is going to be set in Houston in the same world as the Sweet Series.
That sounds great.
And I'll actually be posting more information on that the week of August 19th. If you'll, keep an eye out on my Facebook and my website, I'm going to be posting the covers for that new trilogy as well as the blurbs and release dates.
Oh, that's very exciting. All right, Mai, well, I don't want to take up too much of your time today, so we thank you for joining us.
Oh, no problem. My pleasure.
And we wish you the best of luck. And
thank you so much.
Read what's next.
Okay,
Great,
thank you.